out.
Okay, who do you need to call out and for what? I'll let you know about some of the bad behaviors happening in society, and maybe you can actually be a part of the correction. Somebody said we need to talk a bit about these people who are letting their kids scream nonstop in restaurants without trying to calm them down. I was sitting there on Saturday night trying to have a lovely dinner, and I'm okay with people taking their kids out to restaurants. I think it's fantastic and love to see it. But when your kid starts crying and causing a fuss and you're just sitting there enjoying your meal and ignoring the kid, acting like it's not happened, it does get to be a bit distracting for everybody else in the restaurant.
That is weird to me. I never have understood somebody who makes no effort to restore peace in the room.
Are they trying to prove a point? Just saying, this is my kid, I don't care. This is the way the world is.
Yeah, they might just be douchey.
Because some people do that just to prove a point.
Like what? You can't handle kids?
You don't like kids, huh?
You were a kid once too, you know.
Yes, but if I would have screamed, someone would have thrown a rack of ribs on my head.
My mom or dad would have brought me out of the restaurant. Now, at first, they probably would have tried to negotiate with little screaming me. You want to try to calm them down, bribe them, offer them something. Mm-hmm. But if all that doesn't work and you're actively making an effort to silence them,
right,
you have to remove them from the restaurant at some point. You can't let this go on more than 5 minutes.
Well, everybody in this room likes kids. We think kids are adorable.
Yep.
But not everyone likes kids, and not everyone has the patience for kids.
True. And look, I think it is the right thing. You can love kids and not love a screaming, crying kid as you're trying to eat your meal on a Saturday night that you waited all week to go to this dinner, and then you're like, okay.
I'd be mortified if I stayed at a restaurant, let my kid cry and do nothing. You gotta do something about that.
Read the room.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You gotta read the room, and you gotta be able to take up on the social cues that the other diners are looking at you like, dude.
I think they're just like, you know what, we're enjoying ourselves and we're here. We deserve this. And, it's just part of having a kid. If your kid is upset, you need to tend to your kid. And I feel for parents that are tending their kids and doing everything they can. I'm like, hey, at least you're trying. But to look over and see somebody and they're just continuing to eat and the kid's screaming and crying, they're not doing anything.
I'm not moving my kid. My kid is sick and has chicken pox. Deal with it. No, I don't want to deal with chicken pox.
Mm-hmm.
The worst is when you're sitting and there's an ornery kid, but they're also visibly sick and they're coughing and they have this green ectoplasm coming out of their nose. And you're like, why would you bring that kid and sit them right next to me?
How do kids even make that color? It doesn't even look human.
It does not look human.
Well, then you see the kid snot rocketing all over the booth, and then dad's just, eating his steak as if nothing's wrong. No.
Somebody's got to call them out here. They said, I was walking into a UPS store. I was getting ready to mail out a bunch of Christmas gifts, and my hands were very full. I'm already struggling as it is. And there was a guy that was standing right there at the door. He looks up, he sees me come, and then kind of acts like he's on his phone, busy doing something, doesn't open the door for me.
Oh, damn.
What is up with people today? Try to get up in their business, don't want to do just a basic kind gesture.
People are scared. They're scared to get involved now.
But if you see somebody struggling with anything and you have the ability to hold the door, what's the matter with you? Hold the door.
Yeah, if you see somebody walking into a building and they're juggling, open up the door for them. Be cool.
Mm-hmm.
Stay for the show. If they're juggling, I'm not leaving.
Somebody else is going to put their sales manager on blast. They said every time anybody tries to ask him a question, he has to belittle you as if you're an idiot for not knowing the answer before he just simply provides the answer.
Ugh, I'd be turning that around on him real quick.
We used to work with a tech person that anytime you'd ask them a question, they'd be like, hey, all you got to do is A, B, R, move, let me do it.
Idiot.
It made you never want to ask him for help.
And another thing somebody is calling out here is those modern LED headlights. I cannot see. These things are too bright. Did anybody discuss this or try this out on the roads? Anytime I'm with one, there was one behind me the other day. I've had this happen too. And it's in my rearview mirror and it's blinding me. And I'm not even trying to look in my rearview mirror. It's hitting my rearview mirror. It's like, and it's like piercing through my cornea.
They got a bunch of different ones with different color lights. There was one, it was so bright, I thought I was getting pulled over. It had a blue light on it. I'm going, oh crap, it's all going down.
I've never been in front of my car when the headlights are on because usually I'm driving it, but I think I'm one of those people.
I believe you probably are.
Yeah.
I have a brand new electric car, top of the line Kia. I think I am one of those people.
I mean, they're unreal. Like, did they get past? Anybody talk about this? Because they're all over the road now. And when one's coming at you, and then you can't see. Like, it's like, and you're trying to drive. I'm like, but it's every car now.
Dizzy, Kiev.
Yeah, they say the UK government is actually investigating complaints that modern LED lights are too bright.
Okay.
And that it's causing a safety issue. So England's going to start looking into it and saying, yeah, maybe we got to figure something out here because I don't know. Did anybody greenlight these things?
Well, they are new, and so maybe they just need to make the adjustment on their brightness.
That's distracting, and I'm sorry, they're getting crazy with some of these signs on the side of the road. How are you not supposed to get distracted?
Digital billboards.
Digital billboards, they're turning into movies now, and I'm going, I got to see what happens.
They are saying that these headlights are contributing 200 to 300 accidents annually.
Oh, no.
Yeah, so apparently it's causing a bit of an issue. So they're going to look at it in England. I think they'll look at it here in the United States because our lights are just as bright.
I don't need extra lights on the road because they're shiny, they're bright, they're fun to look at, and I will always be drawn to them.
Mesmerized.
What is that? That's beautiful.
He's staring into it.
And I do have a positive call out here. It says I want to call out Vlad Guerrero, Jenna says, Vlad Guerrero Jr. and Teoscar Hernandez for taking time out of a softball game on Saturday to sign balls for my kids. And Tio made a video for my son. Two great guys. That was at Marlins Park there.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I love it.
On Depot Park. That's kind of a little cool thing. Yeah, they've got, oddly enough, weird little events that pop up every now and then. I didn't even know they were doing a softball thing over the weekend.
That's something. Will your son and your wife like that, you think?
Probably would have, yeah. Yeah, I didn't see it anywhere. So I whiffed on that one. So it looks like a cool event.
And you whiffed.
Oh,
I did, you're right.
You really struck out on that. You made an error.
Yes. And I saw today at Lone Depot Park, they're doing a tennis tournament. It's like one of the first times they played inside of a stadium in a long time.
Huh.
You got Carlos Alcaraz is going to be playing a match, and so is Jessica Pegula from Boca. In fact, it's Boca versus Aventura as Jessica Pegula goes up against Amanda Anisimova.
So her family owns the Buffalo Bills.
Right. Mm-hmm.
She's actually from Buffalo.
Yes, right, exactly. She just got back from Buffalo. She was up there, and she's back training, getting ready for the new season.